Michelle's a social worker with palliative care patients.
Can I come and sit with you for a little while and have a chat? Yeah, is that okay?
Responsible for their welfare and well-being. But could she also be responsible for much more? It's proposed social workers would sit on a panel signing off assisted dying cases.
I think we've said from the start it should be a multidisciplinary team, and as a social worker I'm going to say, we wanted social work to be part of that, because we really are there for the person. We're really good at going through a set of notes belonging to a person and picking up any discrepancies or any red flags that might be going on that our colleagues might not pick up on. Our colleagues can sometimes sit there and say, oh, I don't know this patient. A social worker won't do that. They'll flip through the notes and be able to make decisions quite quickly about next steps.
It's all part of an amendment from Kim Leadbeater, who's leading the assisted dying legislation. Originally, she proposed a High Court judge would determine each case. Now she wants an expert panel.
So the panel would now be a senior legal expert, either a retired judge or a KC, but they would be accompanied by people like a psychiatrist and a social worker, because the two big issues that have come up throughout this whole process as assessing capacity and checking for coercion. Now, psychiatrists and social workers do those things as part of their daily work all the time.
A committee of MPs is debating the details. To show how much it matters, the cameras were turned on. Critics say the changes water down patient protections, warning several MPs won't now back the bill.
Does she remember in the second reading debate how many members, including I think herself, made reference to the judicial stage of the process, specifically the High Court judge? There were over 60 colleagues who have stated on the record that they voted for the bill at second reading because of that safeguard. Does she acknowledge that point?
But supporters of assisted dying insist safeguards remain robust. But many MPs who backed it first time aren't now persuaded, including Reform's Lee Anderson, who told Sky News the bill's losing credibility. As ever, passing the legislation is a numbers game. Away from Westminster, the patients and people most affected watch on and wait for news, which could change their lives and deaths. Laura Bundock, Sky News, St Christopher's Hospice.